everything changes.
Hello Pokemon trainers, this is your buddy, Pokenurse, and today we're just going to discuss about Ivy and why is it really important for us to know more about it. There's a recent update in Pokemon Go where the gym leaders, namely Blanche for Team Mystic, Candela for Team Valor, and Spark for Team Instinct, can appraise the Pokemon you got or the Pokemon you already have on your Pokemon bag. They can give an idea about your Pokemon's IV and how good your Pokemon is. IV, by the way, means individual values. Let me cite you an example so you have an idea about how it works. Given that you and your friend are on the same level, and you caught a Pokemon with the same level, CP, and HP. But if you both try to power up the Pokemon at the same time, you notice that other Pokemon has more CP and HP than the other one. This is because Ivy makes each Pokemon different from each other. With the recent update, this is still a bit vague, but this is already a big milestone in the game app itself. But if you're someone like me who really want to see the figures, you can try to determine your Pokemon's IV by using the IV calculator. There are lots of IV calculator that you can use online or applications that you can download on your phone. And for you to determine your Pokemon's IV, there are some values that you need to know, like your Pokemon's CP or combat power, hit point or HP, and how much Stardust it takes for you to power up this Pokemon. But the downside of this is that there are stats that are hidden, which are attack and defense. So once you use this IV calculator, there would be multiple combinations since you don't know the values for attack and defense. But you can narrow it down by powering up the Pokemon and putting in the new value. I personally use Poke Assistant. You can check the link on the description below. So let me just go ahead and show you how this IV calculator works. I'm already on the website. It's Poke Assistant. It's POKEassistant.com. And this is where you'll be able to put in the information. Like I said, you need basically the name of the Pokemon, the CP, the HP, the hit point, the dust, the amount of stars you'll be using, power if basically you already have powered up the Pokemon. So let's try and calculate some of the Pokemons I have. So let's check if I have a good Executor, Snorlax, or Arcanine. Let's go ahead and check this Snorlax first. Okay, so put in Snorlax Pokemon, then CP is 1738, and HP is 175, and the dust is 1900. It also appraise this Pokemon. It says here, best attributes attack. So you can put in attack, and sometimes it will also say defense is also good, so you need to check that defense. You calculate. So this Snorlax is just 66.7. I don't think I will be spending much stars with this Pokemon because it's just 66.7. What I suggest is that you need to have this 80% IV perfection or above to be able to get a good Pokemon. So let's just check our Arcanine here. Arcanine. I don't think I do have a good Pokemon. The speed is 1218. Then HP is 100. And 900 also. No, didn't power up. Appraise to check what Blanche should say. It's HP. Okay. So calculate. That's 73.33. So I still don't have at least 30%. What else? I have a Dragonair. This is the second Pokemon that I have caught since I installed the game. Dragonair. Let's check. Dragonair. It's 24 CP, very low, and 12. Stardust is only 200. So let's say thank you. Yeah. Power, no, I didn't spend any. Let's check what Blanche would say. Okay, attack. Okay, let's attack. Calculate. 95.6. I think this is the best IV perfection I have. 95.6 maximum. Okay. But 15 here it says I need to spend at least 89,800 Stardust and 333 Dratini candies. And I also have like 124,122. No, I don't think so. I don't think I'll be spending lots of Stardust on this 24 CP Dragonair because later I know that I'll be getting much better Dratini or Dragonair. I think I also have Dratini here. Yeah, I have. It's 412. This is much better than the other one. Okay, let's see. Dratini. CP 412 and then HP hit power 49. Stardust of 900. Not power up. Let's see what Blanche would say. Attack power. Okay. Attack calculate 88.9. Okay, so I think this would be a better choice for me. But I only have 10. As you know, Dratini or Dragonair only spawn very rarely. I'll just hold on to this from tuning to Dragonair and Dragonair to Dragonite. This is the most powerful Pokemon that we can have in this game so far. So I think that's it. IVs are important in the long run. This actually determines how strong your Pokemon will be. But personally, what I suggest is that if you're still low level, like if you're level below 20, your main goal is to level up. You might encounter you catching a Pokemon with 100% IV Perfection Snorlax in the early game, but only 300 CP. But later in the game, once you level up, you will be getting or encountering a much stronger Pokemon. So for example, you'll be encountering another Snorlax with 1800 CP, but with only 80% or less IV Perfection rate. For me, I'd rather spend Stardust on the 1800 CP Snorlax rather than wasting tons of Stardust in the 300 CP, 100 IV Perfection rate. Also, you need to keep in mind that it is better to spend Stardust to those Pokemons that you intend to use in Pokemon Gym defense and offense. Because there is no way that you need to spend tons of Stardust on Rattata or Beedrill, because who uses those Pokemons in the gym anyway? By the way, if you still have questions, you can comment down below. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Ciao!